Alright, well, welcome to this week's Who Would Win. And this week's Who Would Win is a very basic one. Who is the better Claude Femme Fatale? Lady Deathstrike or Lust from the Full Metal Alchemist series? Similar in many ways. Both of them have different things going along with them. So Lust is a very basic one. She's a homunculus. She's not human. She's a master manipulator, has extendable nails that can cut through practically anything, and she has a very mass regeneration factor that can be taxed in the long run, but is generally, it needs to be taxed by like alchemy or just severe damage. Then Lady Deathstrike, she is honor driven. She's a cyborg. She's a member of the Reavers. She can lift intel and interface with technology. Won't have any effect in this fight, but still fun to know. She's got enhanced stamina, reflexes, agility, strength, all that because she is a cyborg. A healing factor that with more damage she takes, the longer it takes. Her healing factor is not natural. Her healing factor is dealing with nanites and things along those lines that are in her system. Therefore, it does take longer for her to heal based on the greater the damage, and sometimes it will be overtaxed. She's a skilled martial artist, skilled in kenjutsu, and she has adamantium skeleton and claws. I don't know how extensive her adamantium skeleton is, but she has 12-inch talons that are adamantium, which are basically indestructible for better part. So it's a simple that description barely took me less than 2 minutes. And I did not write this fight down, unfortunately. I've been doing that, which has actually been very helpful, but I didn't get around to writing this one down, so I'm going to be doing it off the fly this time around. The question now becomes who wins in the fight. So what's the fight? What's the scenario? Well, let's say it takes place in the Full Metal Alchemist world. Lady Deathstrike is, looking for Wolverine. She wants to kill Wolverine. She thinks he's here, and she comes across Lust, and Lust is, manipulating people and stuff like that, and she sees no honor in that, and they have an argument, and they tussle, and they fight. And there's a lot to be a fight to the death as opposed to some of the other ones. So the fight takes place, and immediately Lady Deathstrike has the advantage in terms of physical combat. She's a skilled martial artist. She's an actual fighter. She's just more proficient in actual fighting than Lust is. So she's doing damage, and maybe she does like a and then slices her, but she heals up. It's like, oh, that really hurt, and then the talons come out, and they just she slice her face. Her face slowly heals up, and it's like, so you can heal too? Are you human? It's like, barely. I was like, barely. And then they clash again. Their talons are clashing, things along that. So there's a couple clashing again. All the while, I think Lady Deathstrike is pressing the advantage. Now, the real question is, can Lust cut through Lady Deathstrike? I'm going to say no. And the reason I'm going to say no is that she can cut through practically anything. Practically is a big word here. But adamantium is literally like structurally nearly completely indestructible. It's nigh indestructible. As far as I can tell in the Full Metal Alchemist universe, Lust hasn't come across anything that's that hard that she could cut. I mean, I didn't really watch a lot of Full Metal Alchemist, so I wouldn't know for certain. If you feel the need to correct me, by all means. But that being said, even if she could cut through the adamantium, I think it would take a lot of force for her to do, which she does not have. Despite being a homunculus with physical enhancements, she doesn't have that much physical strength to cut through adamantium. And if she could, it would be barely cutting through. And I think say she cut an arm off, Lady Deathstrike could just actually reattach the arm. She actually has done that, like in the Hulk versus, she actually did that. So durability-wise, they're actually both on par, but the adamantium skeleton and claws gives Lady Deathstrike an edge in durability. So it's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. However, I think Lady Deathstrike eventually takes the pressing advantage because she's a warrior and she's trained to spot the details out and spot weaknesses. And I think she would eventually see some of the key weaknesses, I know the homunculus use red stones for regeneration. She can see them and see the weak points and target those weak points. I think she would eventually take down Lust, and if she's crammed a claw through her head, I'm not certain Lust can come back from that. So, yeah, I mean, a long haul, I think, because it's going to be a very long, drawn-out fight. They're going to wear each other down. And even if Lust tries to make an escape, Lady Deathstrike's not going to have any of that. So she's going to maybe just take her arms off at some point. She's like, ah! And, maybe they try to reattach, but then Lady Deathstrike just throws her back and then just starts just tacking away at her until she's basically just bits and pieces that can't heal anymore. So, I mean, I'm going to give it to Lady Deathstrike. Now, percentage-wise, how many times do I think she's going to win? That all depends on how often you think Lust can win in this fight. Because maybe she can take her head off from like a joint or something like that, but that'd be a really lucky shot. And even then, Lady Deathstrike's a trained warrior, so she's going to be able to just block instinctively. Is there any situation where I see Lust winning? No, honestly, no. I gotta give this Lady Deathstrike 100% of the time. I don't think I see any way Lust wins in this fight, just because they're too similar, and past the similarities, Deathstrike has better advantages over Lust. So I would say Lady Deathstrike takes this 100% of the time. But thanks for watching. This was a short one. I've had this on the list for a while. I just wanted to get it done. This was a really short one. I barely went over 6 minutes. Wow. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who wins, what ifs, put those in the comments below. I do get to them. I actually will have one more video up today because Moana comes out tonight. Because it comes out today. Or tomorrow for Thanksgiving weekend. So, and there is a pre-screening I can catch. So I'm actually going to see Moana later tonight. So, and I'm looking forward to Moana. I've been looking forward to that since I've seen some of the first trailers and later trailers. It looks great. I'm hearing nothing but amazing things about it. So I'm looking forward to that. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you folks next time. Later.